Hi there. Hope you're having a wonderful day. And if you're not, take a look at what it is that's making it not so wonderful and see if there's something you can do about it. And oftentimes we can't change the circumstances, but we surely can change our mindset around it. So it's really great to stop expecting people to be different than who they are and accept them for who they are. And then do our own work so that we can be more at ease with things that might make us feel really uncomfortable around someone. And a beautiful way to find more joy in your life, number one, is that find a good attitude. There's a lot of words for negativity, and there are fewer words for positivity. Make it a practice. You have to stretch that muscle. Find ways to see something good about someone who may be, bugging you in some way. Just find a way to think about something about them that makes that you appreciate about them. And it's depending on whatever we focus on. We're focusing on whatever bugging us, it's going to bug us more. And if we focus on, this is something I like about that person, focus on that and let the other stuff wash away. Because otherwise it's just unnecessary angst that we create in our life just by our own mindset. We cannot control the world outside of ourselves. We can control our reaction to it. And so that is just a really nice practice to get into. Practice seeing something good in someone that you have to be around, and it doesn't mean take anything that's abusive or real negative or really harming you in some way. Don't do that. Make changes that you need to do to take care of yourself, for sure. This is just to suggest the small irritations that can grow into big irritations and make us an irritated person. And who wants to be around an irritated person, So one of the ways that I find really helpful and a great exercise to do is, and it's really simple, make a list. Make a list of things that bring you joy. And I've said this in other videos, but it definitely bears repeating. Make a list of things that make you feel good, things that bring you joy in your life, and then make sure you're doing them. Start really creating your life the way you want it. And not every single detail. We can't do that. That's not what life's about, making it picture perfect. That's just a fallacy. So we need to stop grabbing for that. Picture perfect doesn't exist. But finding the things that in our life bring us this place of happiness and joy, and make sure you're doing them more. So, no matter how simple it can be, it doesn't have to, please don't think it's got to be a difficult or a heavy task. Like, I've always wanted to travel here. Let me make a plane reservation, or, you know what I mean? Just let me dig don't get out there in the field thinking you've got to dig the ditches and, wear the heavy yoke that an ox wears to, like, make it happen. I mean, simple, easy things. Yeah. Have a conversation with someone that you love. Have a conversation. Call someone. These days we can talk to people in all kinds of ways between all the different technologies that are out there to make it easier, to make us be able to see people that we care about and love. Reach out. And reach out to someone who might be in need. Instead of thinking of getting, a get together. How about a give together? Have a gathering that's called a giving together, not a getting together. Because when we give out, we are definitely benefited, and so not that we want to give to get, really don't. Just, fill yourself up, number one. Fill yourself up with the things that bring you joy, and you will naturally be overflowing and want to help and want to reach out to other people. That is just a natural byproduct of feeling full of your own what? I don't know. Your own joy? No. Feeling fulfilled. How about that? I'll leave it broad. Feeling fulfilled. Even in a moment, it's nothing lasts. Nothing is supposed to last longer than it's supposed to last. We spend a lot of time trying to hang on to a moment that's special. It's all going to move. It always moves. Everything changes. Don't get attached. Enjoy the moment. Let it pass. Make new moments, with some consciousness. And it's a great way to improve life, And when you're improving your life, it affects everyone else around you, So it can rub off, Be around people that can rub off on you. So when you feel like you need a little support, a little help in this way, hang out with people that make you feel good. And then, hang out, and then people will be looking for you, because you make them feel good, just by your presence. So improve our presence. How about we do that? Improve your presence in your life by being present for what you really need to do, and to bring yourself the satisfaction of the best part of you, whatever that is. Whatever that is, look for it, ask for it. The answers are there. Always, the answers are there. They really are. Sometimes we take this circuitous route to trying to find answers because we search around in our head for the solutions. But really, just take a deep breath, go someplace quiet for just a minute, calm yourself down. If you're upset, tap into what you need. What is it that I need right now? What is it that someone else needs? Not to your deficit, but make sure you're filled, make sure you're fed so that you're healthy. And then, reach out to someone else. And it's a beautiful turnaround. It's like a completion of a circuitry, Yeah. So, anyway, make your list of your 10 favorite pleasures. Someone taught me that way back in 1982. Make a list of your 10 favorite pleasures, and then make sure you're doing a few of them as often as you can, and at least pick one of them and do it daily, and just fill your life with that, as much as you can. Of course, there's a reality of having to show up for this and this and this and that and doing all that, but so it's a two-pronged approach, Find things that make you happy, and the things that are not making you so happy, find a new way to think about them. Find a way that might be positive, just a twist on it, so that you're not dragged down by the things you have to do that might feel hard and heavy. Find a new way to look at that, And there are people to help you do that too. Ask, ask, ask. You will find, but you have to go and search. You really do. Things don't fall in our laps just because we want them. We have to do the work. Even in an emotional way, in a physical way. Yeah, we have to do the legwork. We have to prove somehow that we are worthy of receiving the good. And proving doesn't mean you have to. Proving means filling yourself up, and so you can be receptive to the good. Do you know? Yeah. There are blessings that are just constantly around us, miracles that are happening all the time that we miss because we're too focused in other ways, in things that bring us into a place of negativity. So that's it for today. I hope you're having a good one. If you're not, figure out what the heck it is you need to do, and just put a little splash of something fun, something that brings you joy into your day, and it'll change everything around you. All right, be well.